Hello everyone, of course, time for 100 Kanojo. So last episode 1 of course, not episode 2 here, I think it was really great anime, if anything, yeah. It really made me think about, how anime, right, from a comedy standpoint, just works so much better than like live action and every kind, right? Yeah, because the way they expressed their the body language, the faces and so on, right, and that is something that is like an inherent reason, right, that any kind of live action just doesn't work for most anime, especially comedy-based ones. And people say, no, but One Piece was fine or whatever. But was One Piece fine on a comedy standpoint? Certainly not. That was probably the last thing it lacked right from the Cowboy Bebop, good example. That wasn't fine for a second either. That was just really bad, but that wasn't funny either, right? And I think that this is what we see this anime here is very much pushing that limit we can do with like an animated character, which makes it really fun, right? Especially if when she was had that soda, right, and had that scene and so on. That just doesn't work in live action. Or maybe it could work in live action, but you have to actually make the characters to act that. I've never seen that, but leave a link, leave a comment below, guys, if you know a live action that is as over top or as overplayed or whatever, right? But with real actors. I've never seen that, and I really doubt it would ever work, right, on the same level. But anyway, of course, episode 2, guys, see how it happens, so on. This might be an anime I keep getting to each week, but episode 1 was pretty good, right? At least I want to see kind of the other characters coming into this series. But anyway, 3, 2, 1, and go. So of course now he's fixed, right? Yeah, finally he's lucky now. He's talking to like a poultry. He's like, it's finally happening, man. It's finally happening. My life is finally. Oh, hi, yo! Yeah, what are you talking to the pole for? Now you get the opening. I think there was an opening last week. There was like an opening ending, I think. Yeah. Kimi wa. I was gonna the fighting game reference there. Yeah, here we see the different cats, right? Yeah, here they come, all the different. Exactly, this cat is in it. Is that Sensei maybe? That's like a professor character. Yeah, the red hair is definitely like a genius character. Absolutely. Saves it from a banana sleep, there we go. Okay, fixes up her. No, but it's very anime tropes, One is like a science, one is a super smart girl, one is clumsy, like a Kurida or whatever it's called. Yeah, one is super clumsy, and so on, right? One is a Sundra. Yeah, it's very tropey. It's 100 Kanojo to go to have one character each. And that was like a person in, I don't know, it's like a queen or something. Maybe. Oh yeah, of course. They all give him their bentos. He gets too much food. Yeah, because they all give him too much bento, right? He gets too much lunch. They all give him. Everyone wants to share, right? Everyone wants to share. I get it. Of course. Yeah, I never had friends before. So that was so awkward. Sonnano! That's so awkward. He's all like, oh my god, no one ever liked me before. Okay, that's some kind of the fist of noir. Yeah. What's that thing? She's like, just being Sunder, right? It's like being this, yeah, she's doing this Sunder. Oh yeah, they're gonna keep competing, right? And now she's like, yeah. She's like, This is what I mean with the expression. His face is like, it's so overly animated, right? This anime is very, very expressional. Yeah, same thing here now. We see her. Yeah, I don't know, like doing this weird. But this is one thing that doesn't work in live neither, right? Like she's turning into an angel or something. Yeah, like her body's leaving her soul and becomes like an angel. My god, that was so silly. But this is what I mean. That's doing that, yeah, everyone's doing that weird face, right? But she's so sundra. Yeah. It's just like, I like you or anything. Yeah, like, it's not like I like you or anything. I got now it's awkward. It's gonna Yeah, more! Oh. He's just happy that someone finally likes him. she's like in heaven. He's gonna see for Hyakkano här. Like competing with doing the best Hontori. Man, it was so yeah, old ladies like what's happening over there. What's wrong with these youngsters? Youth these days, yeah, that's good. Old ladies like exactly, come on. These are this is so Japanese. So in Japan, right? The whole thing is very much. It's almost every anime. That is this thing that please call me by my first name, right? Yeah, don't call me by my surname or last name, whatever. Yeah, Watashi. I also wanted to call me by my first name, right? This is sort of typical anime thing that. Yeah. It's not like I like you or anything, but please call me by my first name. Yeah, like it's also Japanese. It's so uber Japanese, right? Now she also wants him to address her with her first name or a nickname, and not her. It's very Japanese. Like typically, you would address someone with like their surname, right, and add like kun or san depending on and so on. So you'd be like Takeda-san or something. Yeah, but you very very rarely just call someone by their, just call them by their first name, right? Oh, is that a teacher or something? That's the principal sensei? Yeah, Kyoto sensei is like principal, or it's like vice principal? Something like that. I can't remember what's Kyoto. I think it's. It looks like Madame Cruville or something. What is she? Okay, she's like a really old lady. She looks kind of like man, it's a little weird scene. What? What? What is this? Suddenly this, I don't know. This old lady is like, I don't know, she got like a tongue. I have no idea what's happening inside anymore. She's like Venom or something. Yeah, her tongue is, I don't know what's happening. What? It's such a weird scene. Okay, now she's like a spider or something? Well, I guess just the I don't know what happened. That was very strange. That always was very strange. Is that a thing in anime? She started moving like a crab or something? I don't know. Well, I mean, we know that he basically had magical powers, I suppose, so. I suppose this anime does have magic, right? That's true. This anime does have magic. Technically, magic does exist in anime. But it doesn't feel like all people have magic, though. It doesn't feel like anyone else will have magic. It feels like he has magic, so to speak, right? He was blessed, right? But, So here's like the old thing. Now they're gonna compete who has the best obento, right? So it's called obento in Japanese, like a lunchbox, right? Now it's like, I have made a lunchbox. Yeah, look at my lunchbox. It has squid. Like now they're gonna compete with basically. It's very obvious. You know, the Sundra would also make a lunchbox and be like, oh yeah, but how do you like my rice? Exactly. And that's Urishi. And she's all netted here. And she's like, oh, she made cookies. She's like, I have cookies with me. She's like, eat my cookies. Oh my god, it's so silly. Oh my god. Oh, it's so silly. Yeah, she's like, I have cookies instead. Yeah. They're gonna keep competing on who has the best food, right? Very, very Japanese, yeah. Oh. Pokés. Yeah, Pokés. This is the most anime thing ever, right? See the Maru-chan and so on. Yeah, so Pokés are the sticks, right, that you eat. I have them so here at home. I have a video actually when I reviewed them last year, right? So Pokés are very iconic anime, right? This is like this chocolate sticks, right? This is another Poké though. Exactly. The Poké one, yeah. It's a Poké strategy. This is another one where you have chocolate inside though, I think it's better, but this is so anime. This is like every anime scene, like Kaguya-sama, I feel like every anime has a Poké scene. This is like the most, yeah. Ah! Why is it always missing for? Every anime has a Poké scene, yeah, the Poké battle. My favorite one is probably Kaguya, but Ino is gonna have it with With Ino and Ishigami, yeah, they had this, yeah, the rival pocket battle. it's just like, oh, I will. My God. But this is what I mean. The anime is great animation. The anime is so well. I love the anime's expressional art. You know, like she's getting all faced in the red. It's over top. She's gonna go in there. No. Oh. I love it. It's so over the top. The anime is great actually. It's genuinely, I think it's probably one of the funniest animes this year. It's actually really much. Honestly, I think it's much funnier than I thought it was gonna be. It's so over the top. You don't mess with girlfriend though. He's like, I will show you. So you can beat me in a poke duel. I'm the best poke girl. It's like, what's happening? Yeah, it's like, but it must be actually the. Oh my God! She like Shoryuken her. She straight up Shoryuken her. It turned into a Shoryuken. She was like, Shoryuken. Yeah, she did a classic like she was Kanojo on her. That was it. That's like move from Kanojo. The Shoryukens. Yeah, she did the Shoryuken move. That was straight out of Kanojo, man. Straight out of Kanojo. We're gonna rewatch Kanojo one day. Yes, Christ. That's straight out of Kanojo. She was like, Shoryukens. What you're saying, this anime is crazy, man. Honestly, I love Kanojo too. That's really funny. This definitely is one of the best animes this season. Jesus Christ, man. Shoryukens. Shoryuken. God. Oh, that was hilarious. He's like, I got a plan. Okay, so he got a plan. Then it's like commercial. I catch so on. So what is his plan now? He got a perfect strategy. He's like, I'm gonna go in and meet. I was like, I got the other Kanyo's over here. Yeah, what's his plan? That's so cute. he's so innocent. He's so innocent. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. They both want to be. It's like we need to have some kind of solution here. You know, simultaneous turn or something. So if you ever play like a strategy game, right? You know what I'm talking about. You have what's called simultaneous turn. So here's mathematic. So they're having simultaneous turn in the 5th game, right? That's always been a typical. Yeah, now it even brings in some dice and everything. Yeah, now it's like turn-based gamer now. Exactly. We're gonna determine who's the turn is the one, but. What he needs to do is, a simultaneous turn, what he needs. But yeah, he's very video gaming now. He's like, yeah, we got this dice, we got a roll, random encounter. He's like incredibly convoluted, I feel, for doing this thing. This feels like an incredibly overkill plan here. Yeah, it's like, yes, I get it works, but maybe. But it's like, it just seems so over the top. See, it's like a board game now. It's going to die. It's like, it feels incredibly over the top. You can solve it so easier. I like that he has this like incredible long planner of how to make the world fair or something. Yes, we throw more dice and yeah, okay. Exactly. Then I put all this thing. My God, this is incredibly complicated way to make this thing happen. And now it's like, yeah, I'm moving this thing. I gotta move on the board depending on the dice. It's like incredibly complicated way to determine this thing. Yes, it's the only way it's fair. It's like, my God, it's just pure orangey though. I wouldn't say it's fair at all because he basically made a system that's very, very random based. I mean, yeah, it's just like, you know, it's incredibly orangey. But I guess you could argue though from a philosophical standpoint, I guess you could argue that I said that complete randomness is fair because no one has an advantage, right? If it's completely random, so like if you're just gonna flip a coin and whoever wins get the house or whatever, yeah, like a car or whatever. So you know, it's in one way it's fair because it's completely random, but it's not fair if the other person is prepared for this thing, actually, you know, whatever. So that's how you look at it. I think it depends on someone current has them as already. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of complete randomness in games, right? Because it also removes skills, of course, but the thing is that they're not in a neutral, perfect state before this thing. So complete randomness is only fair if they are already in a neutral, fair state, which they aren't in. They are not in a neutral state to begin with, right? So, but then here we go. So we're gonna play this game, and it's like, yeah, super random. Yeah, so it's gonna move around this board game. It's basically like a huge board game. It's gonna move around the tiles. I mean, it's gonna take different tile steps. So okay, I roll on 5. I gotta take 5 steps and then 3. Okay, so. And of course, it's gonna get lost by doing this. I mean, obviously, that's of course gonna happen. Of course, it's gonna it's gonna take the wrong step or whatever. It's like whatever. It's just the same as anime. Ino, it's fine. He has walked the wrong way. It's fine. What did you do? That's what happened when I played the game wrong. It's so silly, this anime. Oh god. But yeah, this feels almost like come out with like a Taro. The cat is like, my god, I guess this cat will be a recurring character. Yeah, I don't know what the cat. Yeah, for some reason the cat. What is the cat doing? I don't know. Yeah, I guess the cat is like, oh yeah, like my cat. That I just like play with the wall. Yeah, I guess it's like, yeah, some cats love to go for that. Yeah, my cat. Oh, this cat scene. Like my cat loves the little one. He would love to go and like do my wall, not my wall, but my door actually. He would have to go to my door. Cat likes to have. Then he would have to pull the door, not to go outside, just like do it on that door, and then go back into the room again. But yeah, he liked to do this like hit that thing. They start scratching on the door kind of in a weird way. Yeah, he would do it. Then he would jump around a bit, and then he would be like, yeah. What's happening now? Oh my god. This is like, what's it called? You respect there, but what's it called? Oh my god. Oh my god, I mean, see it from my head. When you play the game, you roll the thing and you call it thing? Oh my god, like I say it so clearly in my head, but I can't remember the game is called. When you spin that wheel thing and it's like, you have to take your leg to the left, to the red. Oh my god, what's the game called? Because like, you have to, yeah, fighting, but Twister, that's what it's called? Twister. I mean, it's like, it turned into Twister basically. Yeah, it was some kind of weird board game, and then it became Twister. So that's what it's called. Exactly, this classic weird game, right? When you have to, this classic weird game, right? You know what I mean? When you have to like get your hand. Exactly. That's what anime turned into. It went for some kind of weird, like, I don't know what to call it first. Heartstart something. A board game, very focused on random luck, right? Yeah. It was like a giant RNG board game, and then it turned into Twisters. That's what it became. Eventually. Oh, is a spider lady back? Oh, this is very weird. I don't know. Yeah. She's some old lady that's like that might have magical powers. This is a weird character. She's like a spider / a lizard or something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but the Sundra will defend him. This is so weird. Yeah, the Sundra is like, I got your back. Yeah, she's Sundra after all. She got the power. Yeah, she's like, I will use my Sundra powers against the spider lady. It actually really reminds me of Kanojo, because this is so silly how they're screaming now here. Exactly, what's happening? That is so weird, this crazy anime. What's happening? This is actually probably the most random anime. And she's climbing in the ceiling too! She's a spider! What? This anime is really random. And then she started climbing in the ceiling when she left. Just that random. It didn't like add anything. She just left the building like, hey, see you guys, and she started climbing in the ceiling and we just walked outside. What? This anime is so random. It reminds me of like Girlfriend Girl, yeah, but like Nishio or something. It's like a mixture of Kanojo with Nishio or something, because it's like they also have random powers or something. Yeah, suddenly someone can, I don't know, fly or something. This is super weird. But I think they're gonna do simultaneous turn now, right? Oh yeah, see, it's a Solomon test. It's Solomon test. They will both are willing to sacrifice. Yeah, it's a Solomon test, man. They both pulled off the Solomon test here. So now they're obviously best friends now. Yeah. They both pulled off the. So Solomon's judgment is that, you know, if you'd really, you know, this you let the two people choose, right? They both picked the other one, so they both were like willing to pick the other person for the better of the society, or whatever. Right? Yeah. So they are both obviously best friends now. They're both besties now. He's just like, yeah, you two are awesome. Yeah, now they're both like besties forever, clearly. That was a cute scene though, when they were both like, yeah, I pick her instead. Yeah, so they simultaneous turns, I keep saying. But yeah, but after they did this Solomon thing, they obviously now they're best friends, so. They're like, what? Yeah, they're like, can we really do this? But they're besties now though, they're BFS for life. Forever, yeah. He's like, let's do it simultaneously. Are they gonna hold their own hands too, I guess? Something? Yeah, they should like a triangle, I guess. Yeah, they're gonna stand this weird. They're gonna, you know, the triangle is a very powerful shape. You know, not Tetro is stronger, but like the sun is perfectly in the middle of the triangle too. Yeah, perfect. Like docking. It's like that One Piece scene when they do the perfect. Yeah, it's like a Power Ranger scene. You're gonna unite all the mecha parts. Yeah, I mean, it's not as. But his anime is so weird. He was like perfect power. Yeah, it's not an alien. What? It's not a UFO appears. What's happening? He started screaming like it was a Power Ranger scene. Yes, unite the parts, you know. Power of Ram, you know. Shield of Pentadactyl. Yeah, it was like, what's happening? Like I said, you know, a triangle is a very powerful shape, right? Yeah, they were like, combine our forces. So I like your anything, you know, she's under it. It's not like I'm not your best friend or anything. Yes. They're obviously best friends now. Yeah, they're clearly become besties now. Come on, it's fine, best friend. I'm not your best friend, and you're my best friend. Yeah, so that's sundering her friendship too. I'm not your best friend, you're my best friend for life. No, I'm not. It's like, yeah. Yeah, now she's become her bestie. Okay, so they are at the library, right? So we know there is like a nerd and a scientist, right? Which are, I know, not the same character, I know. They look very similar, but I guess he's gonna meet up with one of them. Might be the scientist. Oh, is it the book reader? Yeah, his powers are gonna, yeah, of course, because he got the power of, exactly, so he got that, you know, he got the superpower he has. His power trigger, so it's like a Code Geass. His ice powers are, yeah, it's destiny or something. She's, I don't know what cat, she looks clumsy maybe in the thing. She might be the clumsy one, right? It's very you know, Sundere, Kuredere, and so on. Yeah, she's Shizuka is her name. See it in the ending here. Shizuka. She's probably clumsy. Like one of the images of her falling down, right? Something like that. I think that's gonna be her thing, yeah. Kuredere, I think it's called Kuredere. Correct me if I'm wrong, and Google it here. Kuredere. It is not like the most. No? What is the clumsy dere though? Clumsy dere. What's that then? Nah, not like baka dere? But it's not like baka dere. Baka dere is more like stupid, right? Yeah. It's not like I wouldn't call it Bakadere because that's more like that girl definitely not Bakadere. Bakadere is someone that's like really Kudere maybe. Yeah, I believe something on K. Kudere. Because you got Kanedere, you got Kichidere, Kiridere, you got all different deres, right? No, but cool there is cool, right? No, cool there with 2 U, that's cool there, yeah, that's cool. But I want to call it kure there. Isn't that the same thing? That was what I got for before. No, I want to have, no, that's not what I want. That is not the one I want. No, not kudere. Why can't I? So what I get is Bakadere. That's why I'm googling it. But it feels wrong to me. Because Bakadere, yeah, that's more like someone that's just more stupid, right? What's Dere? Let's just have the basic one, right? Dandere, yeah, more silent. Himdare with princess. Yeah, I think Bakadere is like Gok or something, right? She's not cool. I think she's like Sadere, Shundere. Yeah, what I'm what as an example. I'm gonna get Dere stuff. We're gonna make a video about Deres one day, guys. Ahodere, that's probably more. That feels more like a like kind of aloof. That feels better to me. Aho, right? She's like kind of a fool. Yeah, like oh yeah, a little. Oh yeah, a little more that. That to me feels more. Probably, similar in that sense. Maybe it is Bakadere. I don't know, but I don't think it is. No, it feels more like a Hodere. Yeah, or even comment below. What do you guys think? Should definitely make a Dere video. But it feels to me more like a character that's kinda, oh, I'm klutzy or oh, I lost my book or something. Yeah, more like that character. But a Bakadere, there's someone like Son Goku, right? It's like a complete, I just want to do this thing. Yeah, doesn't understand the basic society, right? Yeah, it's just like I just want to eat food or something. That's the typical shonen main character, basically. Luffy, Goku, so on. They're very Bakaderes, right? Absolutely. Not very common for female characters. But but anyway, what their type is her. No, it was really funny. Honestly, really funny. And I keep saying it like that. I don't know why. But seriously, this might be the funnest episode in this week. Like Kanojo is also really funny this week on Friday. I'll make a video about later. Do a couple of compilations of that. But last week, Kanojo was really funny with the scene when Oppies are doing that wall thing. If you see the episode last week, Friday, she basically I was like crying. That was like genuinely like crying. Like it was so fun. I started crying. You're tearing up because it's so funny. Like yeah, that was funny in this episode. I would say. That being said, though, I think the last year Kanojo, while again really funny, it wasn't like this episode. He actually felt that it might be funnier because it felt it was funny all the way through. Like from first minute to last minute almost. Right, it was a constantly really fun episode. Where Kanojo last week was again probably more funny. For like 10 minutes to get a point. Like more intensely funny. I was like, oh my god, this is so funny. But it wasn't maybe as funny for like 5 minutes in the middle or whatever. Yeah, at the beginning it was like Shino doing some books, so that wasn't as funny. So it wasn't like 10 out of 10 funny maybe all the way through, but it was like 11 out of 10 funny, yeah, for half the episode. So this actually, I keep saying it, but this might actually be my favorite comedy anime this season. Because this is really funny actually. Genuinely. I might make another video about it later, but I have to think a little bit about it. So the family is fun. Spike's family of course is really fun too. Obviously, Spike's family is really fun. But Spike's family is not only a comedy though. Spike's family is different, right? Spike's family is a wholesome comedy, right? Otome is also really fun, I think. I like the Oho, right? So it's a pretty good comedy animes. Helk I do think is funny too. But Helk is also like a weird fantasy, adventure comedy. It's hard to... Helk is actually kind of hard, I feel, to specify what genre it is. It also feels like somewhat of a parody, but not really. I do really enjoy the very strange Under, as well, I suppose, but... and then we have the Gala anime. No, I think this actually is a fun episode. Like, this is so... Because this episode was so funny, just how it's funny from the first minute to the last minute, yeah. Like, and obviously when we see the Shoryuken, when she was going like, yeah, she went... that was 10 on 10 funny. But even the scene before that was like just fun. Oh, yeah, I think I feel like I laughed almost a whole episode, right? And then we're doing the weird twister game, whatever. It felt like it was just really, really funny for like 20 minutes straight. It was fantastic actually, but obviously quite how to say it. It's very similar to Kanojo. It's very simplistic comedy, right? It is not that like a high level of comedy where sometimes some other comedies can be better when the comedy is built on and you needed to have a lot of knowledge and reference and understanding the depth of it and all that stuff, you know what I mean? This episode is very, very like shallow fun in that sense. I mean, yeah, and the problem with that, as I hear lastly, is that this is really, really funny, but it's probably isn't that fun to rewatch it, you know what I mean? That is usually the weakness of these kind of animes. Same thing with Hyakkano and so on. It usually isn't that funny because it's so extreme, right, or whatever. It's so like, whoa! It's so like surprising you all the time. It might be hard to rewatch it, right? Because if you know what's gonna happen, yeah, you have to be a little bit like surprised all the time. Like the shoryuken, for example, that I did not see that coming, so that I was like, whoa! Oh my god, shoryuken scene, Kenyo! You know what I mean? I was like, oh my god! So. But it was really funny. This is, I think, one of really, really funny anime. Generally, probably no one watches anime because it goes on Sundays and it seems kind of weird. But it is really funny. That being said, though, it's not like Kaguya funny. They have the same pocket scene. That's a good example of it. Actually, Kaguya is much better because Kaguya is really funny, but also having like well-written characters, right? So you actually really care about the characters too. It's not episode 2, but still, yeah, Kaguya is a good example of it. Kaguya is like. You really care about Kaguya, Ichigami especially, someone you really care about the characters, and it's really funny. And it's like a well-written storyline, well-written characters, so on. So you actually really, like, you really feel for them, right? And also, it's really funny. Here's like, I don't really feel for the characters because it's just so silly. Except with Kanojo, I don't care. I don't really care. I'm laughing at it, but I don't actually care about it. You know what I mean? It's a little way like that. What do you guys think? But I think it was a fantastic episode. But again, so you guys have a great day. There about it.